What if I told you that the newest addition to the Lakers could be a gamble that backfires spectacularly? As the trade deadline brought chaos, one player has found his way to Los Angeles, but fans are divided on whether this is the right fit. Can this former Suns center really bring the spark we need, or will this be another chapter of unmet expectations? Stay tuned as we unravel the implications of this signing and what it might mean for our roster moving forward. Hit that subscribe button and give us a like to keep the Lakers conversation going. The Los Angeles Lakers have made a significant move by signing Alex Len, a former lottery pick from the Phoenix Suns. But let's be honest, is this really the answer to the team's current issues? I'm not so sure. The Lakers are finding themselves in a tough spot after the chaotic trade deadline, and while they had to fill a void left by the rescinded Mark Williams deal, I'm left questioning if Len was the right choice. Len has had a long career, but let's not sugarcoat it. He's largely been an average backup center. Now he's stepping into a situation in Los Angeles where expectations are sky high, especially with the likes of LeBron James and Luka Doncic on the court. The Lakers' recent loss to the Utah Jazz, a team that had only won 12 games prior, is a glaring reminder of the struggles Len may face. He played 22 minutes, and while he's not solely to blame for that defeat, his performance certainly highlights why he hasn't been able to solidify a role as a consistent contributor in the league. What we need to recognize here is that Len has some similarities to Jusuf Nurkic, the center the Suns just moved on from. The unfortunate truth is that both players can be liabilities on defense, especially when they're not surrounded by the right system or support. This season, Nurkic struggled under Mike Budenholzer's schemes, and I fear we might see the same issues manifest with Len in Los Angeles. The Lakers had to make this move, I get it. They were in a bind after waiving Christian Wood, and the urgency to bring in a big man was clear. But let's be real, does adding Len really elevate this team? The defensive capabilities of the Lakers, especially with how they've conceded 131 points to a struggling Jazz team, raise serious concerns about whether Len can hold his own, particularly when he's left out on an island defensively. As a fan, it's hard not to feel a mix of hope and skepticism every time the front office makes a move like this. There's always that glimmer of excitement when a new player comes in, but with the track record Len has, I can't help but feel a bit torn. I mean, sure, he might provide some size and rebounding, but is that enough to bolster the Lakers' chances at a playoff run? This season has already been filled with ups and downs, and the pressure is mounting. The franchise is at a crossroads, and every decision counts. The reality is the Lakers are navigating the complexities of the salary cap and roster construction, especially being in the second apron, which limits their options significantly. It's a tough balancing act, and I can't help but wonder how decisions like bringing in Len will impact the team's chemistry and performance moving forward. And, you know what? Fans deserve to voice their opinions on this. What do you think about this signing? Is Len the right fit for the Lakers, or are we just filling a hole without addressing the root of the problem? I want to hear your thoughts down below. It's always important to remember that as passionate supporters of this franchise, our dreams hinge on these decisions. The Lakers have a storied history, and we all want to see them back at the top of the league. So, join the debate in the comments. Let's talk about what this means for the team's future and our hopes for the rest of the season. The Charlotte Hornets are reeling, and the drama surrounding the rescinded trade for Mark Williams with the Los Angeles Lakers only adds to their woes. The Hornets have hit a rough patch, losing 9 of their last 10 games, and now they are embroiled in legal disputes with the Lakers after that trade fell through. It's a situation that's not just about basketball. It's about the implications this has for both teams moving forward and for the players involved, especially Williams. Now, let's break this down. The Hornets filing a grievance suggests they feel wronged, and there are whispers that they might be doing this to protect Williams, who has seen his value take a hit due to the uncertainty surrounding his health. Bobby Marks from ESPN pointed out that the Hornets did everything by the book, and it was the Lakers who had a different take on Williams' medical condition. This points to a deeper issue. Was this trade nixed because the Lakers got cold feet, or was there something more serious at play? I can't help but feel for Williams in this situation. He was on the rise and showing flashes of brilliance. Remember, That career-high 38-point game against Jaren Jackson Jr.? That was the type of performance that can elevate a player's status in the league. But now, with the trade falling apart, his stock has taken a dive, and you have to wonder how he's feeling about all of this. It reminds me of the Donatas Motiejunas situation back in 2016, when the Pistons backed out of a deal after a failed physical, leaving the player in a tough spot. Williams could be feeling similarly, and it's crucial that the Hornets are advocating for him, not just for their sake, but for his future too. Looking at the Lakers, this is a tough pill to swallow. They believed they were getting a valuable piece to complement their roster, especially with LeBron James and Luka Doncic on the court. But now, instead of securing a promising center in Williams, they're left scrambling for alternatives, eventually settling for Alex Len, who, let's be honest, isn't the same caliber. This raises questions about the Lakers' strategy moving forward. Did they miscalculate the risk involved in this trade? Were they too quick to pull back without exploring? All options, as fans, we're left standing at a crossroads. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, you can't blame the Lakers for being cautious with injuries and medical histories, especially considering how critical health is in the NBA. But on the other hand, this situation has left a lot of people, including Williams, in a very precarious position. The implications of this decision extend beyond just one trade. They shape the future of the franchise and the aspirations of the fans. This is where we, as passionate Lakers supporters, need to rally and engage. What does this mean for our playoff hopes? With the trade deadline looming, are we missing out on potential opportunities to strengthen our roster? The stakes are high, and each decision made in these next few weeks could significantly impact our chances of contending for a title. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions. Down below! Are you in favor of the Lakers' cautious approach, or do you feel they missed out on a golden opportunity with Williams? Your thoughts matter, and they can spark important discussions among us fans. Let's keep the conversation going, and if you enjoyed this breakdown of the Lakers' latest moves and their implications, make sure to like this video, share it with your fellow Lakers fans, and subscribe to my channel for all the latest updates. Don't forget to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Together, we can navigate this journey as Lakers fans, celebrating our triumphs and dissecting our challenges as we aim for another championship run.